Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the channel with Antigonus Gaming. This is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Chapter 14, End of the World. In the last chapter, we concluded the ancient temple, we fought the demon wall, we found the black materia, Cloud confronted Sephiroth, and we saw just how far some of his mind degradation has gone. Sephiroth unveiled his ambition to Cloud in the live stream where he showed him the existences of all these different worlds, and Cloud was able to meet up with Aerith in one of the other worlds in which she gave him the white materia and revealed her feelings for him before she pushed Cloud back into the live stream to come back to our world, which Sephiroth revealed exists in parallel to the other one. Zack also was pushed into the void by Sephiroth, so we're not quite sure where he is at the moment. We are now in the Sleeping Forest, heading towards the ancient capital city of the Cetra, hoping to find Aerith, who is hoping to use the white materia to create some sort of a barrier that will stop anything, the meteor that Sephiroth wants to summon with the black materia. So we're running through the forest.
Must have been some dream you were having, judging by the way your eyes were twitching.
Don't know if I'd call it a dream.
Either way, something happened to you, didn't it?
Yeah. Got sent to another world. Apparently, there's at least a few more than one.
Is that right?
I'd explain, but I don't think I can.
It's all right. Doubt I'd want to hear it anyway.
So we're in the back behind Barrett.
Is it just me, or is there something weird about this mist?
There is.
Do you see them in it too? The whispers?
Yeah.
I'm afraid to say it, but if the whispers control fate, then does that mean we were destined to be
We're
separated
walking through
from
a
Earth?
forest. A number of the trees glow green with the light stream.
Why'd I have to open my mouth?
Hey, Cloud, promise me, if you start feeling sick or thinking weird thoughts, you'll let us know, okay?
Thoughts like...
For example, stuff like thinking I'm not the real me.
Sorry.
You don't have to apologize, but I do want you to talk. To me, or someone at least.
All right. I can do that.
Cloud, I've apologised to everyone else, but not to you, so I'm sorry for giving the keystone to Shinra. I truly am. I just thought that since it was so dangerous, I'd rather something happened to one of them than to one of you.
No need to explain yourself.
You're a good man, Cloud. I don't deserve your forgiveness.
Oh, I'm still pretty pissed. Just got bigger fish to fry.
Right, that makes sense. Still, I'll do what I can to help, and we'll fry those fish together.
Walking through now stone area, we can see like large, they look like tree trunk branches things, and there's like we see the ancient capital, and there's Vincent's looking.
The grand metropolis, where the ancients once gathered to pray, thought lost to time. Until today.
Ancient ruins. The temple is like a seashell kind of shaped building, but there's other ancient buildings as well.
This is it, right?
You know, I think it is. Yeah, Gramps told me all about it when I was growing up. He called it the Forgotten Capital. Said it was the heart of Cetran civilization, but I never thought I'd see it.
And this place screams fancy altar. Barrett's gotta be here.
Well then, let's go get our girl.
All of a sudden we see the whispers flying in, the white whispers and the black whispers. They're all flying around the
I'm gonna
capital.
go out on a limb and say those assholes are fixing to get in our way again.
Look at them, though.
Yeah. They're different. Don't belong to fate or the planet. They belong to Sephiroth.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
The team walks forward,
What is all
and
this?
suddenly the sky turns red.
The end.
You see meteor, winds gusting.
Sephiroth.
Sephiroth emerges. We've got all the dark energy flowing together into like a purple orb, and then Sephiroth emerges out of the purple magic. He looks over his shoulder.
Good.
The ancient capital is glowing white.
Pray.
You see the sky opening up, the dark clouds.
It's upon us. The reunion. When worlds merge. When spite and sorrow are harvested to feed the planet.
You see the light stream flowing about. Also dark energy as well from the dark whispers. Sephiroth glowing, and then he disappears. We've got white whispers and black whispers flowing around the shell-shaped temple. Now we're heading down.
Don't know. They sure don't like us.
Nope, I can't break them. We're jumping down some rocks. We see like a circular rock platform in front of the entrance to this temple, and all of a sudden the white
Heads up.
whispers attack us. So let's see if we can learn anything about them.
Keep it together.
So assess. A unique arbiter of fate that opposes all who attempt to defy the inevitable, intrinsically connected to the planet's destiny across all of time and space. These are the white whispers. When 3 or more whispers are on the field, they will conjure a ward to apply various buffs and debuffs. After they conjure a ward, only when 2 whispers remain, the cones will glow red and they will be.
Hurry up! You got this!
I got this. Come on. There. Feel the heat. Yeah, bingo. Come on. There. Bring it. It's on you.
Take the lead.
Yeah, I'll do it!
And the whisper in the circular platform, they've conjured up a huge ward on the ground, like a magic circle, and there's white whispers just flowing all around. So since when we're on the ward, we get debuffed. I'm gonna fight mostly as Barrett here. Stay off of the ward.
This shit right here.
Okay, we defeat a second whisper. Now the ward disappears. Or it's weakening, actually.
Oh, you in trouble now. Bring it home.
All set. Bring it. Bingo. Watch yourself.
My turn.
This is now. Still.
take out the white whispers. Now there's more coming at us. Black whispers too. They're fighting each other as much as they're fighting us, if not more. Black whispers are blocking the entrance.
Back on the expressway.
Aerith!
Red 13
How are we
gets
supposed
by
to
them.
get through?
Shouldn't be too hard. Just gotta say the magic words. Daddy's coming home real soon, honey.
No thanks. I'm good.
Aerith.
Cloud walks forward after the rest of the team has.
Aerith.
Three of the Black Whispers push forward and they create like a portal.
Aerith! Aerith!
Aerith!
Cloud! Now!
Characters are trying to hold the portal open.
She needs you. Go.
Cloud walks through the portal and he finds himself inside the temple now. The planet sanctuary. So we're running down like a rocky thing here. And we see that there's like an elevator that comes up. We're gonna head down this elevator. It's like a large circular stone elevator. We're heading deep into the planet here. We see all sorts of fish and spirits flowing around. And now we're on like a stone staircase heading down. Down, down, down. And we see final preparations. Aerith is praying at the altar of hopes of putting a stop to Sephiroth plans. There will be no chance to rest beyond this point. Make sure your party is prepared for whatever may come before you rush to her side. So I think the main thing is that we're gonna. I had more materia in this particular playthrough than my first one. So we got 3 Giga Potions we can grab here. 2 high ethers. A Phoenix Stone. We can buy an elixir for 1,000. That's take that. The main thing is I need to make sure that Kate Sith has stuff on him. Because remember, he lost all his gear at the end after we he temporarily left our team. So we're gonna have to give him more materia again. Alright, so we'll give him healing. Fire. You need every element for this upcoming fight with Sephiroth. Ice. So his lightning isn't fully leveled up yet, so I'm gonna have to use a level up materia on that one. I want to be able to use at least level 2 magic. Let's see, what about wind? Same, okay. Yeah, it's okay. I don't think we use him that. So one of the cool things about the final fight is you get to use everybody. So let's see, does everybody have summon materia equipped? Somehow Cloud has like really garbage armor. We're gonna give him the Cetrin armlet. And then we're gonna buy like having more ability to giving Cloud more HP and MP is going to be really useful for this upcoming sequence. Let's see here. Healing, fire, lightning and wind, ice. Barret, more MP as well. He also can always use more HP. We'll give Kate Sith MP up. HP up. Guess we'll give him the Alexander materia. Actually, no, I'm gonna give that to Cloud. Nope. Actually, Alexander doesn't help Cloud. Okay, so I'll give that to Kate. Oh, and we want more assess materia too. Now we save. We're at about 56 hours, and that counts a little bit of the time like I may have left the PlayStation running or whatever. So now we're going through this ancient, we see it's like, we're in like a blue, it's like a blue-green cavern. We got crystals everywhere. We've got these ancient looking lights. And we see that all these whispers are flowing around this altar that's over, like a huge wellspring of the life spring, the life stream. And it's like a very, it's got like an ornate, there's like a pathway to it, like with steps, you know, very dramatic. We've got like gates and stuff that we're walking through. And the altar itself is surrounded by like a very ornate, fancy structure that we can see through. And the whispers are just going around.
And its faithful stewards, please lend me your strength.
So we can hear Aerith praying.
You never taught me how to pray, and as the last living satrap, I may never learn. All I want is one thing.
We got whispers surrounding Cloud, both white and black, and they're just everywhere.
They mean
Aerith is in the middle of this big circular platform. Cloud is struggling forward.
So please, tell me how to do that. I'm begging you.
Cloud pulls out his sword. And he's got it in front of him. Pushes away the whispers. They're surrounding him. And he's lifting up his sword like he's in a motion to kill Aerith. Remember, Cloud's really messed up right now. He's got his sword raised aloft over his head while Aerith is on her knees praying. And he's lowering it down, so he's struggling with what his free will between the commands to attack Aerith and the commands to and his desire to save her. Aerith opens her eyes. We see all the black feathers, and Sephiroth descends from the upper level with his sword out. No! Cloud snaps out of the trance that Sephiroth had him in. He hits Sephiroth's sword. Sephiroth's got a confident look on his face. Cloud has a desperate look. Cloud knocks Sephiroth back, and we see some of that rainbow energy. His sword comes down. Whispers are flying everywhere. Now all of a sudden we're back to the rest of the team. And then it shows the sword with the rainbow energy. Then the rainbow energy disappears. We see the flash, and there's blood on the sword. And Aerith falls forward, and her eyes close. Her ribbon flies off. The white materia flies out of her hair. Cloud sees it falling, like flying in slow motion. We see some of that rainbow energy around, but some of it's gone. The rainbow energy we saw with like the different worlds and stuff. The white materia is sinking into the light stream. Cloud grabs Aerith. He's hugging her. We see like things like Cloud's shaky. We see him talking, but we can't hear what he's saying.
Your tears are empty. Just like you.
Cloud's crying. Aerith.
Cloud, it's okay.
Life stream energy coming out of Aerith's body now. She gives him a weak smile.
I'll kill you!
You see things fuzzing around. So it's almost like we see blood in one moment on her, and then in another there's not.
And so it begins. A confluence of worlds and emotions.
So we're seeing like the two realities almost like
Loss
overlapping.
chief among them. It engulfs echoes of fleeting moments of joy, transforming them into rage, sadness.
You got dark energy flowing around Sephiroth. The other characters are really angry.
Never have I felt them so keenly.
Aerith nods to Cloud as the energy
got this.
life stream is flowing out of her. And she passes out. Cloud lays her down on the altar. We got the white whispers swirling around them with the rainbow energy.
However, you'll never see the truth with such clouded eyes.
Shut up!
Sephiroth flies up.
You're just a puppet.
Sephiroth swirls around. The characters run forth, and out comes the next evolution of Genova. She's a giant, ugly tentacle monster just like before. This is known as Genova Life Flinger. This is one of the best themes in the entire game. Alright, the calamity from the stars that fell into a deep slumber. She's got 66,000 health. The calamity from the stars that fell into a deep slumber after its conflict with the Cetra, newly awakened through the grace of the black robe sacrifice, it seeks to sleep its way into the life string and bring about the end, unable to read for weaknesses. It's immune to poison, it resists ice and wind. So, Genova, as always, has the skull face, all the tentacles. So she's got tentacles growing out of the ground. She's got like a huge tentacle on her left side of her head. And she's got like wings popping out. She's got like a big, like pod-looking, like anthropod-looking body. And one thing to notice is that every character other than Cloud has their limit burst charged up.
I'm your one-stop slobbering shop. Why me? Okay. All right.
Hang back.
So it just generated some kind of a barrier. All right, there we go. In this particular one,
Let me handle this.
In the original game, when you fought this version of Genova in this place, it played Aerith's theme. Alright, and we just landed a solid hit with Tifa's limit burst, but now we can't do much else to the boss, because the health bar is things. So all of a sudden we see like energy starting to flow around us.
You've done it before. Can do it again.
So we got just Cloud now. We're surrounded by like gross, disgusting red and purple like filth in this small little space that we're fighting Genova. Because when you fight Genova, you always fight her in some kind of like weird delusion space, and it's usually something that's disgusting. Cross slash Genova here. Cloud slashes her head. She starts lasering the like weird, like gross-looking walls around us, and they disappear.
Yeah.
So the rest of the team runs in now. Genova sprouts out even more impressive-looking wings, but now she's even more disgusting. They're like,
Of course. Keep it together.
Good to go? Okay,
Come on.
let's go.
I got it. Deal with that.
You won't regret this.
so now she's down to 44,000 health. And we can see like the whispers and the light stream energy and stuff flowing up. Use Bloodbath
Had to go and wake the beast. How you like this?
Oh, that was about 5. That was a good hit. Alright, now Genova's sprouted some like weird bursts of energy. Oh, and Cloud's almost down for the count here.
Let's try that again.
Heal myself. She's so. Alright, she's warping around here. But Cloud's already got his limit break up again, so I'll just use that again. It's not that strong, but it gets the job done. And we got her HP low enough, we're into the next phase of the fight. Alright. She roars, like she's got like this weird energy core in her like rib cage, because like Genova's like a disgusting like skeleton-like thing. She starts using lasers to like shred this platform we're on top of. And we're like floating in whatever this space that it's created. So now we got Tifa and Kate. Genova's flying alongside us. And we got her right wing next to us. So we're gonna have to fight that. We're gonna have to destroy the right wing. Alright.
You're up. It's time to take the shade.
Oh, I need to get his Google out to use his little break on the. Kate's sick. Alright, we did a good amount of damage on that one. So she's like flying alongside this platform. We're like flying in the air. It's a really cool looking thing. And we see that, you know, the energy flying up as we're flying, like the liquid light stream flying up as we're flying down, but it's like a weird bomb color. We crippled her right wing. Now she drifts over to another platform, and now we've got Barret and Red. We gotta hit the left wing.
Yeah, let's get this show on the road.
Easy to just use fire in the hole. Red can use his limit break, Blood Fang. And that takes out that wing, so now it starts, Genova comes crashing down, and we've got Cloud and Yuffie now. This is the head.
Hasn't been boring.
You can say that. It's been a real trip.
Sorry.
Again, that's more character development from Yuffie. You can really see how she's become a more mature member of the team.
Take the lead.
You're in good hands now.
Genova shooting out like red lasers. She's down to 21,000 health.
Don't let me down.
Alright, we crippled the head. Cloud just jams his sword through her neck.
That shit out of here.
Yuffie uses her weapon to destroy all like her energy. And now we're like doing all kind of crazy moves. Red biting into her. Tifa runs forward and just starts playing some punch combo.
I'm coming in hot!
Mind if we drop in? Because we thought we'd swing by.
All the characters comboing together.
Ready?
Knocks her down to the ground. It does 999 damage. We've got Cloud, Red, and Kate set there for the last 19,000 damage.
We did lots of the rest is up to us.
Can you help with that, Cloud?
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna have to use magic now because she's got a physical shield going. She's shooting out all these weird red lasers. Just use fire magic. Alright, I'm gonna have to have Cloud heal here. Alright, the physical shield is down, so now Cloud can use some of his physical attacks here. Like Braver. And now he can use... Can I use a synergy? No. Cross slash. Oh, and she brought the barrier back just in time for me to not do anything with her. And then I stagger her with the next one. Her head's down, wings are down, she's really struggling now. Nova Life Winger defeated. All of a sudden all this green life stream energy starts flowing out of her, white whispers come out. And HP and MP fully recovered. You know what that means in the middle of a boss fight? There's another one coming up. We see Zack, he's running through like the white void. There's just white all around him.
White, as far as the eye can see.
Hey, anybody there?
And suddenly he sees whispers, white whispers. And then he sees Cloud. Cloud's like standing in a frozen stance with his sword out.
How about that?
He leans in. Cloud's not.
Nice to see you too. So, I hear you've been pretty busy.
And he touches Cloud, and then all of a sudden, Zack and Cloud are now at the edge of creation. The place where Sephiroth taunted Cloud and beat him in a duel in a cutscene at the end of part 1. Now they're together, and we see the black feathers descending down.
How about we save the catching up for later?
And Sephiroth, with his wing, descends out.
Sephiroth!
And yes, they did it. With the black whispers swirling around us at the edge of creation with space above. Sephiroth holds his sword up. Cloud and Zack already have theirs. Cloud and Zack together as a team against Sephiroth. Fighting is Zack. Press square to slash with the Buster Sword. Hold the button to launch enemies into the air or bring them crashing down. Charge up power with triangle to enhance chain slasher and meteor shots. Abilities up to level 3. Press triangle after attacking to perform a more effective quick charge.
Alright, follow my lead. Look at you taking charge. I like it.
What the hell happened to you? You are a soldier. How can you turn your back on everything you stand for?
Easily.
Right. long as you get what you want, who cares who gets hurt? Is that it?
Alright, Sephiroth, unable to read. Resist, no, doesn't have any resistances, but he's immune to every element. He's got 19,000 HP.
You will be. You know nothing. Brace yourself.
Zack summons his meteor shots.
Taking over.
Sephiroth can grab you on the edge of his sword.
Bring it home. Great minds.
Sephiroth staggered now, so one Infinity Zen takes most of his HP away. Soldier's Honor synergy attack, so the two of them get on either side of Sephiroth, they just combo going back and forth,
Just as worlds unite, so too do they part.
And Sephiroth slashes his sword, and what this does is it creates a barrier between the two worlds. We see the rainbow energy come back, and Cloud and Zack are separated, and Zack falls
Cloud, save her!
down a gap into another world. And now it's just Cloud and Sephiroth.
Alone at last. Shall we?
And then Sephiroth starts getting surrounded by the whispers, like gold and black dark energy here around him, and he turns into a gigantic monstrous form. In the original game, this was known as Bizarro Sephiroth. He's got like... He's on top of like a monstrous body that looks like a copy of him. It has a huge... It has wings.
Don't care how big you get.
A torso.
I'm not backing down.
And then instead of having legs, he has like a giant gold orb of... like a gold rock orb. And then the monster has a head that looks like Sephiroth's, but then Sephiroth himself is like inside, is also attached at the very top. So let's see, let's scan this thing. So it's called Sephiroth Reborn, a resurrected being who now wields unimaginable might and commands arbiters of fate. He seeks to pierce through the layers of existence and reunite fragmented space-time, and he shall rule over the planet and create an eternity. So he's got 54,000 health. And he's like a giant monster. We've got, his body is like a giant rock, basically. Rock-looking thing. So we're gonna use a limit break here. Oh, and because of the synergy attack I use with Zack, I can use Ascension. And we crippled his body, like the rock thing at the base. So now, suddenly, whispers surrounding Cloud. White whispers coming in, trying to paralyze monster Sephiroth. He comes down to the pillar.
Gotcha.
The platform collapses. Cloud jumping from one thing to the next. And he grabs onto Sephiroth's body, and now we get to climb up the monster itself to try to fight the real Sephiroth that's turned into like a puppet master to this beast controlling it. Now, we've come up to like the head of the monster. We've got Sephiroth himself. Cloud slashes him. And now we're looking at actual Sephiroth. He's in a monstrous form too. He doesn't look like he normally does. However, you know, he's rooted his body into this giant monster. So like we can't see his legs, his arms look all weird, his hair is like gold and white, and he's got all these like weird multicolored things like around his body, and he's not, you know, because he's a monster now, he's not really wearing anything, so we can see his, you know, his chest. shooting magic at us. He doesn't have hands so much, it's just like these big arm-looking weird things. He's got the 54,000 health. So we're just gonna keep doing as much damage to him as we can. Because we're up on a higher level platform here, so his main monster body that makes him so imposing can't get to us. Hit him with spells. He's shooting different types of like magic, some dark magic, wind magic, fire. He's down to 46,000 health now. Oh, and we got it. So now the cloud comes in and he makes a big cut through Sephiroth. The dark energy flowing out of him. Whispers flow out of him. They're flowing up into the sky. And now we're back to the rest of the team. They're down where we killed Genova Life Clinger.
Maybe the Whispers got him.
You think they took him somewhere? Look out!
And then all of a sudden, Sephiroth, in his monster form, ascends out of like a portal, like a red and purple, black-looking portal. And he summons magic, and he summons a copy of Bahamut, the dragon, to fight on his behalf. So we'll have to fight this thing. Rest of the team.
Aerith.
This is bad! This is bad!
Sephiroth will have to wait.
Come on! We gotta pick up our promise!
So it's
Here! Come on!
Yes, it's mine.
we'll assess this thing. Alright, Bahamut Arisen Whisper Form. An evolved version of Bahamut is formed by the Whispers. By bringing its overwhelming might to bear, it annihilates those who oppose it, as well as the very fates which they are bound. Oh, we got Kate Sith for this fight as well. Giga Flare, he's charging it up. Oh, he staggered it, which stopped it.
You ain't gonna get away.
Alright.
Hope you don't mind if I'm getting
You got it?
That's some bullshit. Bringing it back like that.
The wings are healing it! Let's make it hot!
Suck on this. Oh, this is gonna burn.
Alright, so he can revive it, I guess? So we gotta hit the wings when it comes out to heal it. So I guess that's why it's so easy to pressure it, because it's gonna keep getting revived over and over again. So now his big wings come back, so we gotta attack those. Alright, we crippled one of them.
Time to take out the other.
And that way he can only heal it back to half health now.
I'll be fine.
Still
here. me take care of those wings for you.
Bring in the heat! You're up!
This form of Bahamut is like all black with like a purple core to it. Signifying how it's like an evil copy. Alright. So now the wings are back. But one of them is defeated, so we only gotta fight one. Alright, we crippled them both. Dark energy, Bahamut disappears. And then we see more, we see Zack falling down. And he falls down onto the flower bed. He sees the yellow flowers. The life stream energy is flowing around him. HP and MP fully restored. And then he sees a huge meteor.
What in the hell is going
coming towards the church, and the church is like floating in the middle of like the void. So we see all the whispers flowing around, and now we've got Sephiroth in his monster form back. And it's almost like Sephiroth. You see Zack and Cloud together at the same.
And whatever happens, protect your honor as a soldier.
It's like Sephiroth is existing in multiple dimensions at once.
Settle this once and for all.
So now we're attacking the copy of Sephiroth's head that's the head of the monster here. And we got life stream energy here. So it looks like Aerith is summoning wards or some kind of crazy thing.
I'll make this quick. Oh, yes! Sorry! We're not done here!
So we're attacking his head here. Oh, I guess I'll use meteor.
This is gonna sting! Nice move!
So he's down to 30,000 health now. And I guess the head, his second head is really counted as his chest.
Nice move.
Oh, he pulled Zack up in the air. And he grabbed him with his sword. Because Sephiroth can't still use his sword, even though... So let's try to see if we can get Zack's limit break, which built up, so we can put that one on screen.
Hey, are you even trying? Alright, time to go all out! Yeah! How you like this? Ready or not? Oh no! Damn!
Alright.
Nice move.
We're going to use Zack's limit break here now on Sephiroth. I never got to use this the last time I did this fight. So, alright.
As a soldier.
Zack comes in, he punches Sephiroth a bunch of times.
Bye now.
And he pulls out his sword and he rushes straight at him.
Your time.
And it doesn't, and it comes into an explosion.
Bringing out the big guns. This is gonna sting.
So we're working down Sephiroth's health pretty good. He's down to 15,000 health. And now he staggers back. Cloud cuts off a piece of him. We got...
Yeah, you feel that?
Now we're back to the non-Cloud or non-Zack party. And Sephiroth's got this shining gold core to his monster's body here. This is where we need all the different elements.
He's just rebuilding himself.
Then we keep fighting.
How many even smashed it?
All right.
We've got to take out the barrier.
It's those stupid wings!
So he's going to use different magic,
Okay.
and his wings will glow different colors. So like right now they're red.
If I can catch a cold.
And you got to hit the wings with whatever. So we got red, Yuffie, and Barret here. And you've got to hit the wings with whatever color, whatever the opposite element is to what they're using. So right now they're like whitish blue because for ice. And so we use ice, and then that does some damage, right? And we can't hit his core without defeating the wings first. All right, so now they just turn purple, which is what he uses for lightning. So we're gonna use wind on him.
Get out of here!
You won't regret this.
Yeah, I'll do it. Feel that breeze.
All right, we took out one of the wings. Once you so now we got to take out the other one. It's still currently lightning element. So all right, now it's turned green, which is the symbol for wind. Unfortunately for Sephiroth, and fortunately for me, lightning is like the automatic hit element. So, and we took the wings out. So we crippled them, so now we gotta go all out.
Guess it's my turn.
On the core, which is right in front of us, before he revives his wings. We crippled the core. It bursts. So now we've got to fight what's left of regular Sephiroth. He's got 14. What's left of him? He's got 14,000 health left. Let's see. Can I use a synergy attack? All right. Overfang for Barret and Red will raise our limit level on Barret's limit. Oh, and he just used an attack that brought everyone down to 1 HP. Do I have any? Aha, I'm going to Mega Potion. Use Avalanche 2-step because we got low enough that they let us use an emergency attack. Now I'll just fire in the hole. That does a good amount of damage, so he's suffering now. A missed Mega Potion here. He's about to use Octa Slash, which is his ultimate move. Alright, we got him. So now more energy starting to disintegrate.
You gotta be kidding me. He still ain't dead.
Sephiroth sinks to the ground. He lost his monster form, but he still has his sword.
Sephiroth!
Sephiroth turns around. We're back at the edge of creation with just Cloud. Then all of a sudden, white whispers appear, and there's out of the energy of the space between worlds walks Aerith. Yes. And all of a sudden we see rainbow energy, HP and MP fully restored.
I must admit, I underestimated you.
whispers come into Sephiroth's body, granting him power. And there it is. You know it's the end when you got that song.
Maybe later. This ain't over.
Right. Okay, let's finish this.
Alright, now we've got whispers that are... We'll scan Sephiroth, see how much health he's got. He's got 55,835 health. No weaknesses, no resistances, but he's immune to every status effect.
Don't even bother. That shit won't work on me.
That's it!
Not anymore.
Let's end this, Cloud.
Sephiroth's powers have diminished, so we attack this wing. I'm using Aerith's Radiant Ward, so the laser beam attack staggers.
As I'll ever be.
Use Blizzaga on him.
Keep up the pressure. We're almost done. I won't let you down.
It's over.
So we're...
That's it!
Shall I sever your fate?
Alright, he grabs Cloud with the sword. I'm gonna use Healing Wind here.
Why don't you lead the
Let's
way?
do this.
Use Fireworks Blade on him as well. That'll level up Cloud's limit level.
It's on you.
I'll take care of him. This'll keep him. This one's for you. You've got this.
Hang back.
Cloud can use his Ascension now on Sephiroth.
Nothing personal. You win.
He says it's nothing personal, but it is definitely personal between him and Sephiroth.
This, Cloud.
All right.
Sephiroth's down again.
You're mine.
One more shot. You're not. Here it comes. That's it.
We've got him down to 8,000 health, so he's suffering now.
One more shot. You're burning up.
Fine.
Look at Augment. The end is nigh. Tempest Finis. So he's got now, Sephiroth's got all this dark energy swirling around him. And out of him, all of the... We stagger him. We got him, he's dumped back. Sephiroth defeated. He's on his 1-1 knee. Cloud's got his sword up. Sephiroth swings his sword to the side. And he flies off. He's laughing.
Why is he laughing?
Because he knows this isn't over.
Flies off into the sky. We've got the white whispers swirling around our two heroes here. Now they're back in the white void space we saw Zack in before. They're back to back. They hold hands.
Everybody's waiting.
And then Aerith starts to disappear again. Into the green life stream energy that which she came out of. Now you just have Cloud. Zack in the church with all the white whispers. He's really exhausted.
We got him.
But then he sees the meteor coming towards him.
So this is it, huh? Time to say goodbye. For now.
He falls through into the rainbow energy.
See ya!
Then we slowly fade in on the altar that Aerith was on. She's laying there. The team runs up. Tifa, you know, puts her hand on her. Cloud walks up. Everyone's clearly very down. She's clearly dead. We got the whispers swirling around her. We got livestream energy kind of swirling about as well. And then Cloud walks, and all of a sudden we got the rainbow energy, and it's just him and Aerith. He lifts her up into his arms.
Aerith, wake up.
And she opens her eyes. Still alive. Cloud weakly smiles at her. Aerith weakly smiles back. Now we've got the whole team sitting there at the edge of the waters that the altar was in, and they're all not doing so good. Got Vincent standing kind of, you know, back on his own thing. Sid as well, he's sitting there. But got Red looking down, Yuffie looking down, very, very sad. Barrett's standing up, looking contemplatively, but sadly, puts his sunglasses back on. And then we got Cloud and Tifa staring into the water. And they're... Cloud is staring ahead, kind of in thought. Tifa looks very sad, looks like she's about to cry. Barrett
stay
walks
here
up behind
forever.
them.
We'd best get moving.
Yep. Sounds good.
And you can just see that his tone is like completely detached. And then he has a vision of her dying. And then he looks over, and Aerith is in front of him, looking out.
I'll see you off.
She gives him kind of a weird smile, really creepy look. Tifa's still sitting there.
Tifa, come on.
She just looks so heartbroken, devastated. They walk off. Now we're in the Shinra building. We got Rufus looking over Midgar.
I have to admit,
thinking about his dad.
You were quite the man. Who, me?
Glenn.
I guess not. Anyway, you haven't seen Viceroy Saruf, have you? He failed to show at an important event. Made us look like fools.
Maybe he wouldn't have if you'd spent some money on that set.
You're probably right. Rich kids do like things just so. Still got results, though, even without him. Resistance elements are more fired up than ever.
You know, Glenn, I'm on to you. This war's nothing but a ploy to distract me from Sephiroth.
How very astute.
And Glenn turns into Sephiroth.
The plan is already in motion. Our promised land will become reality. Our father's dream, accomplished by his son.
Rufus pulls out one of his shotguns.
The real thing, not some imitation.
But an imitation's all you deserve.
Rufus shoots him in the back. He rolls over.
In the back. Just like old times.
And Rufus just starts shooting over and over again. And it's one of the black robes. Which isn't shocking considering Glenn was wearing a black robe the whole time. Now we see all of these whispers in the live stream. They're fighting with, they're swirling around. The weapons are awakening to fight them. Similar to, this is where we were. We saw this with Tifa back in Gaga when she got sucked into the weapon. The weapons, the materia in their bellies glow and they fight off Sephiroth's whispers and break out of the trap. And they fly up towards the surface. Then we see Zack sitting in the church in Midgar.
Did I? Nah, I couldn't have dreamt that. It all felt way too real.
He sees the flowers.
Just as worlds unite, so too do they part. But who's to say they can't unite again?
Zack maybe already planning to try to give Sephiroth a taste of his own medicine. Nibelheim the next day. So we see all the black robes suddenly leaving town, heading north. Whispers, the black whispers are flying around them. So now we see Cloud sitting on like a ledge. It looks like they're in the grasslands, maybe. And we got the team are working on repairing the
Can you not raise it just a wee bit
the tiny Bronco trying to get the wings fixed again. One of them is humming like a version of one of the famous Final Fantasy songs, the Prelude.
Oh, shit.
Nice catch.
So, what Aerith actually do anyway?
We got Aerith. She's here too, but she's just like kind of like weirdly watching everyone. It's very bizarre.
Well?
Yeah.
And with that, we are cleared for takeoff.
Finally.
Got Yuffie sitting by herself too. She lays back and
It's not fair.
Aerith's standing by her, but not saying anything. And then we got Red comforting Tifa, and then Aerith walks up right behind Red. Puts her hand on his back.
Aerith?
He senses something that's related to her. She kneels down and she's looking at Tifa, who just has her head in her arms. I mean, she's just devastated. Aerith is like her best friend. And now she's gone. Cloud's by himself. And he stares into the empty white materia. And he just sees his reflection looking back at him. And then he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out the black materia. And then he suddenly has a headache.
The reunion.
Hey, you coming or what?
Yeah, one sec.
And then he inserts the black materia into his sword and it dyes it a weird shade of black, but it's hidden now. He walks towards the plane.
You have to promise not to look up.
And Cloud looks up and he sees the huge
Don't look up.
The huge cut in the sky that we
now
saw
I
in
gotta
Zack's
look.
world. Barrett looks up and he
Fine,
doesn't see
but
anything.
don't let it get to you.
Don't let what get to me?
It's not real. Just an illusion. Now let's go get Sephiroth. He's hiding up north.
North.
Trust me, he is. Soldier's intuition.
Oh, yeah? Better hope you're right.
All right, fine. We trust you.
Barrett walks up to Cloud.
Just remember, we got everything riding on this. And that's a load you'd best be ready to carry.
No heavy loads. We're close to capacity as it is.
Don't worry about me. I can handle it.
Barrett looks at Cloud, just doesn't say anything. Tifa looks down, she seems pretty distraught. You can just really tell how disconnected Cloud is from the whole tenor of this moment.
Take care.
Then Aerith finally talks.
You gonna be okay getting back?
And if I said I wasn't? Don't worry. It's like a second home.
I guess. But what if something happens?
Then I'll send up smoke.
Thanks. I'll keep an eye out.
Plane's getting ready to take off.
I'll put everything I've got into my prayers. I'll stop the meteor. And I'll leave the rest to you. Good luck.
Aerith, I will stop Sephiroth. Trust me.
You promise?
Promise.
Cloud gets on the plane. Takes off. Aerith's down on the ground.
Walking city streets with worn cobblestone.
She's staring off into the distance with the plane flying away.
Goodbye.
No promises await at journey's end is the ending quote.
Until I met you.
And that is it for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's one of the best games I've ever played.
I won't say that it was dead.
I mean, I know that it probably feels like, you know, they're heading into a trap and stuff, but that's part 2 of a trilogy. You know, how are they going to overcome what they're walking into is kind of what we're waiting to see next. I really love this game, in part because they focus so much on Cloud's sickness and some of the other stuff that other characters are dealing with too. And you can really see at the end of the game that he's really feeling the weight of his illness, and Sephiroth is really getting to him. So, how he'll overcome the mental burden that his physical problems have on him will be the key to whether they can find a way to ultimately defeat Sephiroth in the end. But I really love this game, and I think it really shows how you need a proper support system. And then the other elephant in the room is what's going on with Aerith. There's so many theories. I've heard people saying that she's actually alive in another world and Cloud can see her but nobody else can. Some people think that, you know, I know one really popular YouTuber thinks that she is a like projection of Jenova and Sephiroth's power designed to just further distort Cloud's vision of reality because Cloud can't handle the fact that she died. Some people think she's just dead and gone and that, you know, she lives in the live stream, so when Cloud goes into the live stream, he can see her, but that's it. Which is like, that's the argument for like how she was able to help us fight Sephiroth, but not, you know, come with us out of the temple for real. I mean, so, you know, so, you know, there's really a lot of theories. The developers have been really clear they're not confirming anything with what Aerith's role will be going forward. In the old game, you know, they didn't have the ability to really show like ghosts and stuff on screen, so she died and then that was that. But, you know, given that this is a new version of the story, they want us to, you know, wait a little longer to figure out what exactly Aerith is going to be doing. It's a really controversial thing. I personally am partial to the fact that she might be alive in another universe, but there's really no way to know. I do know that she will have at least some kind of cameo battle in Part 3 because she's too popular to not at least be playable in some kind of capacity in the last game. So that's my prediction for that. I'm really excited for Part 3 when it comes out in 3 years. I'll record myself playing that too, because it will really cap off this whole narrative of overcoming trauma and mental health and being able to problems and being able to deal with the weight of your physical burdens. And we're seeing how the other characters were growing in that process in the main story, and Cloud just wasn't able to. And how you know, what is it that he needs to go through to be able to reach that point? Because the team really needs him to be able to get there if they want to overcome what they're about to be confronting. So that's all. So I'll just let you listen to the theme song and, you know, the credits, and then that'll be it for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I'll make a couple more videos with like the date scenes and stuff, and post those when I do that. But thank you so much for watching all these hours of gameplay. Let me know what you think in the comments and all that, and you know, that helps the channel, but also I want to know what you think. So you know, were you shocked that Aerith died at the end? If you're a new fan and you haven't experienced the game before, was that a shock to you? Or you know, if you're an older fan, what'd you think? So, you know, did you like the ending? It's very ambiguous. You know, who is Aerith? Is this a clone? Is this, you know, an Aerith that exists in between worlds and only other people that have been between worlds can see her? Is she some kind of a projection of the villains to try to make Cloud, you know, further erode Cloud's sanity so that they can use him for what they want to use him for when the time is right? You know, we don't really know. The developers haven't told us, and they're all, you know, all these theories have legitimate explanations for why they could be and why they couldn't be. So, and I think that was the whole point. So now we're seeing some of the clips of different scenes from the game alongside the credits. They did the same thing in part 1 as well. Alright, so this is near the end of the credits. So, I hope you enjoyed the music. The developers have said they've taken a lot of inspiration from Star Wars, so if you felt like this was, you know, oh, the bad guys kind of won here, well, that was kind of the point, because, you know, what's a good part 3 of a trilogy if the heroes don't have to get themselves up off the mat first, right? So, thank you for experiencing the game with us on the channel here, and I hope you'll look forward to future games that we'll be posting as well. More Final Fantasy franchise games, but also games from other franchises too. So, all right, the adventure continues. Chapter select and hard difficulty are now available. Access the system chapter select to replay any chapter from the beginning using your current stats, weapons, materia. You can also adjust your quest completion status. For a real challenge, switch to a chapter's difficulty to hard. While playing on this setting, items cannot be used and rest spots only recover HP. Play log. Accessible via the system screen of the main menu. The play log shows your achievements throughout the story and in battle. When choosing chapters 8 or 12, you can pick a character that you have a close enough relationship with Cloud to accompany him in the Gold Saucer. Meeting certain requirements, such as completing all proto-relic salvaging quests, will unlock unique combat challenges featuring Sephiroth and Zack. Changing outfits. Chocobo ranches now have changing booths, which you can use to alter your party members' outfits. Red 13 and Kate Sith's Loveless costumes are also now available for purchase in the Gold Saucer's GP exchange kiosks. Thank you so much for joining us. That'll be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the epic final battle with Sephiroth as we once again narrowly staved off his plans, but he will be back, and Cloud's gonna need some help if he wants to overcome him next time, since we'll be fighting Sephiroth in the flesh in the next game. So, thank you so much, as always. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you've lasted all the way to the end here. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and you come back for future videos when it comes to Final Fantasy and otherwise. So, once again, have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for viewing, and that'll be all from us for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for now. Have a wonderful rest of your day.